Yo guys, what's up? Choxie here. I just wanted to make a quick announcement regarding my Twitch stream. I won't be able to stream for a while. Probably until the 27th is when Time Warner says the issues in my area should be resolved, but as of right now I can't really even stream because of those issues, so I'm sorry about that guys, it's just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna try and do some tests here and there, but as of right now, as I know, it's just I can't. It's totally impossible to stream right now, so I'm terribly sorry about that guys. I will update you guys when that's gonna be back up, right? Sorry about that guys. Alright guys, now moving on to the actual video here. I just want to go ahead and highlight my top 3 favorite traits that are coming to Necromancer in the upcoming Heart of Thorns slash balance patch from ArenaNet onto GW2. So as you guys know, I've already ranted about it, we didn't get too much, but there are some little gems that they've given us, that's for damn sure. So first up here it's going to be Putrid Defense, take less damage from poison foes, 10%. So of course you guys want to get a big disclaimer that numbers aren't final, but they may change, but as of right now, I think it'll stick with 10%. But anyways, what this means is that if a foe is poisoned and they hit you, you take 10% less damage. And that's free damage reduction in most cases, because as a Necro you have quite a bit of poison application. You have your Scepter auto attack, you have your boon corrupting regen, Chillblains, even corrosive poison cloud, which will probably be pretty cool in maybe PvP when you want to hold a point and take less damage overall. This also synergizes with the minion trait that when a minion dies they explode into a poison nova, so it might be nice for a poison, you know, for a minion build. But overall, it's a nice trait. For it being an adept trait, it's pretty dang good to help us, you know, be a little bit more somewhat tanky. Alright, next up we have Spiteful Renewal, and this trait, as it reads, gain health and lose conditions when you strike a foe below health threshold. So this is actually a minor trait in the Spite line, so you get it pretty much for free as long as you're running in the Spite line, and I think it's pretty dang good considering that if you hit someone, an NPC or a player below 25% health, you lose 1 condition and you gain a considerable amount of health, though it seems like. I mean, again, numbers aren't final, but that's almost 2,000 health. That's a third, almost around 33% of your regular heal. And if that 5-second internal cooldown stays like that, I think this will be really strong, considering this will give us a little bit more sustain as a Necro, and just the fact that every 5 seconds you can cleanse a Kandi and heal 2000 HP if you have them under the 25% threshold. That's why. This is kind of like a snowball mechanic, I want to call it. Basically, if you're doing good and then you're getting them down and then you really want to kind of put that final nail in the coffin, this will help you kind of sustain yourself and kind of have the ball in your playing field, if anything. So this is a really nice trait, I want to say, and you get it for free in the Spite line, so I really like this trait. It's really nice. Alright, and my number 3 most favorite trait coming to Necromancer is actually going to be Spiteful Spirit. As you can see here, it casts Unholy Feast, which is your Axe 3 skill, and what it does is it cripples nearby foes with remove a boon, and you gain retaliation for each foe you strike. So, I mean, the retaliation part is not that great, that's for sure. It's just a nice little bonus. Retail needs to be changed, I'm still saying. Now, retail needs something new, needs something fresh, because it's ass right now. But if anything, this trait is nice if there is no internal cooldown. I mean, if that 15-second cast time you see there, that's the actual axe skill time, so it might change for the trait version, considering that things like Weakening Shroud is different from the actual Enfeebling Blood, which is Dagger 5. The internal cooldown is matched with your Death Shroud cooldown. So, but then they reduce the weakness time and the bleed stack, so that's how they balance it out. But with this trait, if you trait this with Near to Death, which is reduced Death Shroud cooldowns, every 7 seconds you can literally reap a boon and deal damage and cripple in an AoE around you, so which is pretty cool. And it's AoE as well within the 600 range, so you can, in a team fight, let's say, you can just keep popping Death Shroud and removing a boon each second, even though it might not be like the boon you want to corrupt. But in some situations, let's say they only have stability, you pop this and then boom, they have no stability, you hit your fear, you're good to go. So people might say this trait sucks, but in my eyes, I think it has some utility, it has some applications, and I'm pretty excited to use this trait myself. As I was playing with it in some PvP matches, just the axe itself, and it's pretty decent. But yeah, so that trait is pretty nuts, if anything. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for me here. I just wanted you guys to know that those 3 traits weren't my top 3, like 1, 2, 3. They were just my top 3 favorites. They weren't in any particular order. If you guys want to see the webcam on the next video, just leave a comment on that though, because I'm trying out some new formats since I'm going to be making videos for the next, I don't know, week or 2 while my internet tries to get fixed. If you guys want to see my top 3 disliked traits, go ahead and leave a comment on that, then I'll work on that as well for the next video. Other than that guys, I will see you guys later. You have a good one and peace out. Later.